What up, brothers and sisters, and welcome to MTG Malone with me, MTG Malone. And today we're revisiting one of my favorite decks. I tweaked it around a little. It's dogs, but dogs with hammers and swords. But the title was too long, so it's just dogs and hammers today. But before we get into the video, as the making of this video, we are almost already at 400 subscribers, not even doing this for 2 months, so I'm so freaking grateful to each and every one of you. I hope that you can help me out, maybe push that little subscription bell down there, get those last 13 subscribers in here. Oh, and with dogs, everybody loves dogs, so let's get there. So this is Dogs and Hammers, a really freaking fun deck. So the dog is with me today. Do you want to say hello? Do you want to say hello? Yeah. Say hello, Dogo. So here he is. Let's say hello. So Dogs and Hammers, the dog can be part of it. So he's not only on the field but also a planeswalker today, as each and every one of us. So I put out got out some stuff, put some stuff in. I think I tweaked this deck to my liking a little bit more. So one of the things that I put in is a Maul of the Skyclaves. With this, you can take care of flying creatures, because your creature will get flying. It enters, you attach it to target creature you control for free, so that is pretty freaking good. That is pretty freaking good. It's like an enchantment that will stay on the field, and you can re-equip it whenever you want, so that's why I like this card very much. It is a white deck, so it has a place in here. So it's a white-red deck, of course, but it still has a place in here, so that is very cute. So we have 2 Mauls of the Skyclave put in here, and some more stuff. I put one more Fire Prophecy in here. Deals 3 damage to target creature, but also you can switch one of your cards for a new card. It's kind of a gamble, but with Sauron's Eye looking right into your soul, that's what you get. It's just a gamble. Then I put in some Spikefield Hazards. It works as a land if you need it, but it also takes care of small creatures, and we want to overrun the opponent, so taking care of their field is very important. Then we have some Shatterskull Smashing that I put in, because this can also take care of planeswalkers, bigger creatures, so that is real good. Let me have a sip of coffee. Ah, tasty coffee. Yeah, we got a new coffee machine, so I'm pretty glad. Christmas was good for me. So the rest of the deck is pretty much always almost as before, but there's one slight adjustment. I put in 1 Crawling Barrens, because sometimes your board is empty and you want to smash in. So I've seen a video, yeah, by good old CGB, and he put Crawling Barrens in an aggro red deck, and I was like, what the hell is he doing? But it's actually pretty freaking smart, because you put in the Crawling Barrens and you can attack in, even if your board is empty. So that is pretty freaking smart. So this card will get bigger, you pay for, put 2 1/1 counters on it, and then you decide if you want to be in a land. But just remember, also lands don't have haste. So if the first turn you put this in, you activate it, it won't be able to attack. So just remember that. Then we have 3 Alpine Watchdogs and 3 Igneous Cur. I mean, look at this dog. Burning down his owner's house? What is he thinking? But still, such a good dog. Such a good dog. So, and these 2 are in here because of the Alpine Houndmaster. The Alpine Houndmaster, when you play him, you can search those 2 cards, 1 copy of each, and or maybe just one of them if your hand is full or whatever reason you have. But you can search up to both of them. And whenever he attacks, he gets +X+0 for each attacking creature. So if he attacks all alone, he's a 2/2, but if he attacks with his 2 dogs in here, he would be a 4/2, and that is pretty freaking good. Also, the Alpine Watchdog has Vigilance, and the Igneous Cur gets +2/+0 if you pay 2 for it, and that is very sweet. And you will always have the red mana when you play it, because you need to have it to play it, so yeah. But one of the most important cards in here is the Pack Leader. Oh, do you want to lick my nose? Do you want to lick my nose? So, the Pack Leader is also very important in here, because all your other dogs not only get +1/+1, but whenever he attacks, so remember that, he has to attack too, you prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to dogs you control. And almost everything in here is a dog. And then we have 4 Selfless Saviors, mostly to protect our Pack Leader and our Alpine Houndmaster from destruction spells, because you can sacrifice this dog, which is sad, but that's just his job. Yeah, I'm tearing up a little bit thinking about it, but that's his job. So you sack him, you give indestructible to one of your creatures until end of turn. Pretty freaking good. And also, all those dogs with the pack leader will be bigger. Then we have some more anti-rogue tech in here with the Underworld Rage Hound. This guy needs to attack in each combat if able, but you can escape him. Pay 4, exile 3 other cards, and that is not too much. 3 other cards to get him back onto the battlefield. And when he escapes as a 4-2. So that is also pretty freaking nice. Then we have 3 Boulder Hounds in here. I took one out because we have some more 3 mana stuff to use. And the Bolt Hound is also pretty nice because he's like a Castle Ambereth on a stick. He has haste, which is pretty good for itself, but whenever he attacks, other creatures you control get +1/+0 until end of turn. And that is pretty freaking strong. So, just as I said, Castle Ambereth on a stick also costs a little less because a Castle Ambereth costs 4. So, yeah, just keep that in mind. Then we have 2 Annex in here. This card is just strong in every red deck, and almost every card of us has some red in it, so he will get even bigger. And if your opponent wipes the board, oh, just don't jump down, don't jump down. If your opponent wipes the board, you get Satire tokens for your troubles, and that is pretty freaking nice. Or if you don't have your pack leader in and you want to attack in, destroy the other creatures, offer a trade, with this you can do it. The Annex will give you Satire tokens. So the dog wants to get down, getting all nervous here. Okay, good dog, good dog. So the Annex, pretty freaking nice. So with this, your creatures are kind of safe. You will get some other creatures for your trouble, and that is what we want. So, but as we're an aggressive pack of dogs, we need to get in as aggressive as we can, and that is why we have the Yoriooooon War. With this, we can steal one of our opponent's creatures. Stop the barking. We can steal one of our opponent's creatures and get in even more aggressive. Even use the creature to attack in, and that is pretty nice. Then until your next turn, creatures your opponents control need to attack, and then each tapped creature deals damage to itself equal to its power. So, just remember, this won't affect you because your creatures will untap before this happens, and it won't affect the creature your opponents control. So that is pretty freaking nice. So, now that I think about it, maybe we could put in a Kazul's Fury in here. So, let's search this card. Sometimes I get an idea just for the heck of it. So I think putting in 2 Kazul's Fury instead of the Shatterskull Smashing is pretty good. Because, yeah, with the Yoriooooon War, before this triggers, we can throw the creature at our opponents. So that is pretty good. I think that is even better. So, sometimes your brain just works in mysterious ways. Then, apart from the Yoriooooon War, one of our big cards is the freaking Ambercleave. That is why it's stocks and hammers and swords, but yeah, the hammer is cooler. So, because also we will have some Vikings soon, maybe Thor, who knows, or kind of a Thor, so having a flying hammer is pretty cool. So, the Ambercleave, you notice, you flash it in, it costs 1 less for each attacking creature, so in the best case we only pay 2 red for this, and that would be freaking nice. Creature gets +1/+1, trample and double strike. Oh, you know the Ambercleave, there's not too much to say about this card, but that it's pretty freaking strong. So, then we have 1 Castle Ardenvale in here, just to make a creature if we have nothing on the field, just to finish off our opponent. Then we have 7 Dogo Plains in here. I mean, look at that pup. Just looking at those butterflies, deciding which one he wants to eat. Then we have 2 Castle Ambereth in here. Also pretty good if you don't have your Bolt Hound. Then we have 6 beautiful Bob Ross Mountains. 4 Needle Verge, Pillar Verge pathways. The red-white pathway. Just to be sure that we hit the mana that we need. And as I said, 1 Crawling Barrens. And the Crawling Barrens is my 61st card because there was nothing I wanted to take out here, no other land. So yeah, today we have 61 cards. So, what do we want to do? We want to be aggressive. Who let the dogs out? Malone let the dogs out. And today is the day where we will attack in again with dogs, but this time in Mythic. So, I will see you all in those aggressive games. So, yesterday was my worst Magic day ever in the existence of freaking Magic. So, whatever I played, whatever I did, the opponent always had the perfect answers. Oh, we're going first, and we have an Ambercleave, Igneous Current, a pack leader, Fire Prophecy, looks pretty good. And it seems like we're going up against rogues. So, yesterday really was a freaking bad day. So I think having a red out here is way more important because almost everything we have is red. Here comes the Ruin Crab. And I don't like that at all. I really don't like that Ruin Crab at all. So are we getting rid of something? I think sadly the annex needs to go because we need to find a what? Now we found a red land. Okay. Okay. So we found a red land here. At least that's a land. We can put the Igneous Cur down. That is something. That is something. Merfolk Windrobber, so we're up against rogues. Okay. Bolt Hound, not even bad. We'll take care of stuff. But do you have an answer immediately? Will this be a repeat of yesterday? Whatever I play, the opponent has the perfect answer. We will find out. He does. He does. So that is not good. But maybe he will mill us the Underworld Rage Hound. Oh, pretty nice. Another red land. So now I'm really sad that I took down the annex. I'm really sad that I did. So finding a white here is our utmost priority. A drown in the lock. Okay, but that means that we can play the Underworld Rage Hound soon. And he can't even play his Into the Story because we will have... Oh, we still have no white. That freaking hurts. So, Into the Story can't be triggered here, and it is pretty good. So whatever land we find here would be nice. Yeah, the Underworld Rage Hound is an aggressive doggo. We'll get in there. Another Bloodchief Thirst. Okay. But he will mill us some more, so we can get him back. Now he's milling us some more, and we can get him back next turn. Yep. Give me a white. Still no white. Still no freaking white. But the Spike Field Hazard is also pretty good. So I will use it later. No need to use it now. I will not sacrifice my doggo there. So the Underworld Rage Hound gets on the field. Still a good blocker. Spike Field Hazard for the Thief's Guild Enforcer, pretty good. So you have a Ruin Crab in there. That is pretty bad. So he's taking back the Ruin Crab. Mill me some more. Oh, you aren't. You don't have a land. Okay. So, can we find a white? Oh, freaking finally. But first we get in with the doggo, because we need to. And if he blocks with something, well, that is just too bad. We're putting an Embercleave on the Underworld Rage Hound. That is some nice damage here. Some freaking nice, aggressive damage. So, he needs an answer for this ASAP. The Thief's Guild Enforcer, so we're on 4 here. And another Underworld Rage Hound. Oh. The rogue tech worked out perfectly. So, we're still in here. We're still in here. Another Ruin Crab. But that is fine with me. That is absolutely fine with me. So he keeps back Dolores. No, he doesn't. Does not keep it back. So now we have 2 pack leaders. But only 1 white. Let's get the European Houndmaster down. Let's get some Dogos. We put the Igneous Cur down. And then we take care of this annoying Thief's Guild Enforcer. And next turn we can put the shield on the sword on the Alpine Houndmaster. So we're still only on 6. Oh, now he can use the Into the Story. Now he could use it. If he has it. Another kill spell. Oh, isn't it just swell? Oh my lord! Oh my freaking lord! How many of those do you have? How many do you have? So we're still looking okay. He has nothing anymore in his hand. And we also still have the Crawling Barons. And now we even found a freaking another white source. So, this will get on the field. And this will get on the field. Let's not sacrifice the doggos. I want my doggos. So the Underworld Rage Hound is now big enough to take care of the Luris. Also the pack leader is big enough to take care of the Luris. So did you find another kill spell? Is your last card that you found a kill spell? It's a Cling to Dust that will maybe help him find a kill spell. But it was a land. So we're still looking good. We're still looking pretty good. So, we still have 23 cards, so it will be 17. Still looking pretty good. I mean, he can take care of the Underworld Rage Hound now. But does he really want to? Do you really want to do that? So we get another pack leader out. Alright. Put the Embercleave on the Underworld Rage Hound, because we can. And we put down another Watchdog. Oh, this is looking good. He needs to block a lot here. And we prevent all combat damage. That is also pretty nice. So he needs to block kind of everything. Oh, did he find an answer? Did you find a freaking answer? Did you really find a freaking answer here? Oh, he needs to pay 4. That is pretty good. That is pretty good. So this is looking good. So we get in for 17 total. And he has... that's 6 that... Yes! Yes! Aggressive doggos got in there against rogues. Now, the day was saved. Is today my redemption day? Who knows? Who knows? The first game against rogues went pretty freaking good. Also, we got a new coffee machine. So, I'm excited. I'm pretty excited. Pichkneko. I know this guy. I already played him on one of my videos. Oh, this is a nice starting hand. Putting down the Selfless Savior, getting the pack leader down, then into the Bold Hound. Worst case, we have the Fire Prophecy to take care of whatever comes afterwards. Oh, this is looking pretty nice. So, Ashiok, my friend. Let's say hello. Let's be courteous. Hello. Oh yeah, my hair is all messed up from being aggressive. But that is fine. Being aggressive is the most important part when you're playing good doggos. Good doggos. So yeah, I'm rocking the Liliana today because I like her. Sue me. Sue me. So yeah, as I was saying before, yesterday was a pretty harsh day for me. I fell down pretty hard in the ranks. Hurt me real bad. In my heart. Right here. Right here, where it hurts the most. In your heart. And why am I telling you all this? Because you need to know that Magic is an up and down. Mostly down. For me yesterday. But yeah, it's an up and down. But you know, if life gives you lemons, don't squirt them in your eyes. It will hurt as hell. So the opponent is taking a chill time. We're taking some chill time too. Leaning back. Oh, let's lean back. Oh, that was too much. That was too hard. I almost fell there. So yeah, our curve is looking real good. Do we get a free win here before the game even starts? Is our opponent even here? Oh, it looks like he's here. Maybe he has a disconnect. Who knows? So yeah, new coffee machine. We got ourselves for Christmas. Was our Christmas present to ourselves. Pretty swell. So I'm drinking the first coffee with you that I made with the coffee machine. I installed it before I started because, yeah, I want to have some good coffee. So as we're having this beautiful curve, our opponent decided to go AFK. AFA, away from arena. So strap in for a free win. Oh, he's back. He is back. Oh, and he's playing rogues. Okay. Okay, so let's not get in here. Or we can. Yeah, I forgot. It gets bigger. So he can't even kill the pack leader here. And we still have the Fire Prophecy for the worst case. Also, we drew land. But with the Crawling Barons, that's not too bad. So, he's playing big rogues. So he wants to steal stuff from our graveyard with the Zeretson. Oh, I finally learned his name. I did it, people. I finally learned his name. The Zeretson, the trickster. So, FJ and Casey and Nino. I'm Nino. What are you doing? For everyone who got that reference, I will be making some beef Wellington for New Year's. That's gonna be freaking awesome. Freaking awesome. So I already made it last year or 2 years ago for me and my drummer and my girlfriend and his, I think, ex-girlfriend. So, he doesn't do anything. He's chilling. He is chilling. Let's give him the sleepy one. Oh yeah. I'll be taking my I'm awake sunglasses. Oh, I'm awake. I'm awake. I'm here. Don't worry. These are pretty nice. The screen doesn't hurt as much in my eyes when I'm looking at it through the sunglasses. So yeah, I want my eyes to hurt. This is a game of pain. Let's give him the old sleepy one again. So I'm sorry for this being so... Oh, here he is. He's back. He is back. So he can mill us for a little bit. Oh, he can mill us for a lot. But maybe he gets our... Oh, the sword would have been really freaking nice. Even though we don't have another rat. So, not even mad. But maybe he hits our Underworld Rage Hound. Hit the Hound. Hit the Hound. So 2 games, 2 rogues. Isn't it beautiful? So 2 of our swords are gone. He's attacking in. Okay. He is attacking in. But we have the Bolt Hound now. And another pack leader for later. So let's get the Crawling Barons down here. And get the Bolt Hound down. So all of my creatures will be even freaking bigger. Oh yeah, here they are. Getting in for a 9. He needs to block here. Otherwise, next turn, he will be Gonzo. He will be Gonzo. Okay, he does not block. So we still have a pack leader and a fire prophecy for next turn. There will be nothing to play, but that is okay. So are you attacking in once more? No, you're not. No, you are not attacking in anymore. So we could fire off the fire prophecy, but I think having 2 more pack leaders on the field is even better. Is even freaking better. And he will need to block. So, do you have a counter spell for this? Do you have an into, how is it called, Drown in the Loch? Oh, I like that theme. The Drown in the Loch is just so sweet. I mean, look at those doggos. You're just the cutest doggos. Looking at your pack leader. Oh yeah, let's give him the old snoozy one again. Oh, I wonder what the emotes for next Kaldheim season will be. You think it will be like a little sleeping Vikings? Drinking beer or whatever? So the opponent is roping us pretty hard. But we have another pack leader here. He would get in. And now we're getting in. For a lot of aggressive damage. So he needs something really good here. Really good. So all of our dogs are protected. He will need to block. Oh yes, you will need to block. And even if you kill 1 pack leader, I don't care. Yeah, I still get in for a lot of damage, and you will need to block everything here. Yep. So, how are we playing this, my friend? How are we playing this? So I still get in for a lot of damage here. For 4, well, at least that's something. At least that is something. So he will sack the Merfolk Windrobber. But the crab is gone. And we're still getting in for 4. And now, unless he has a pretty good board wipe here, we're kind of safe because we have the Fire Prophecy. And if we draw one more land, we even have the Crawling Barrens. So, what do you have? Another Merfolk Windrobber. We can take care of that. No worries. So this is looking pretty aggressively good. Aggressive! I need to stop shaking my head. My head is starting to hurt real bad. So, we get another Bolt Hound. So let me see. If he has one Protector here, we only need to get in for 5. So you know what? I will be super aggressive here. So if he doesn't have an answer for this Bolt Hound, he is pretty gunzo. Pretty gunzo. So having 2 Bolt Hounds, 2 pack leaders, pretty good. This is the dream. This is a dog's dream. So my friend, roping me real good? Are you looking for an answer here with the Merfolk Windrobber? You have 1 round in the log. That is still fine. So, you will need to block at least 2 creatures. No, whatever you do, even if you're able to block 2 creatures, you're gunzo. Oh, yes, because the Bolt Hound will give all of my creatures a lot of damage. So, that's what you get for roping me so hard. Even if you have 1 more blocker here, you are gunzo, my friend. Gunzo! Out of here! Aggressive doggos! Aggressive dog! Oh, my head hurts really hard. I think I have a concussion. Yes! 2 rogues in a row! 2 freaking rogues in a row! Take that, rogues! Take that, rogues! Aggressive! Oh, my hair is all messed up. My hair is all messed up. Being aggressive was the most utter importance. We're up against Panda Bamb. He's going first, but we have a pretty nice hand here. So, maybe we find another non-tap land and then we're pretty good. So we're up against Aggro Red. We didn't find another one. But we still have ways to go. Is here the robber of the rich? And I don't have an answer. No, he's not. No robber of the rich. But a Rimrock Knight. So he's getting in pretty aggressive. Oh, now we found another non-tap land. So, what do we do? I think we put down the Alpine Watchdog. He is very good. Alpine Watchdog. He's pretty good. And next turn we can put down the Annex. Annex is pretty good on this field. Good protector. Gets us Satyr tokens. Oh, he has a shock for my Alpine Watchdog. He's such a good dog. Don't kill him. Panda, you monster. Don't be a monster. Don't be a freaking monster. But for now, he's being a little bit more aggressive than us. But we beat 2 rogues in a row. Nothing can go wrong anymore, in my humble opinion. Here's a Phoenix of Ash. That is pretty bad. Phoenix of Ash, pretty bad. So we take the damage here. Oh, an Amber Cleave. That is so freaking nice. Alright, Annex, get out here. And now we can attack in with the Alpine Watchdog. Okay, freaking nice. So next turn, maybe we can put down the Bolt Hound. Get in for a lot of damage. Or even the Alpine Houndmaster. So whatever we put down, we're still looking a-okay here. Still looking a-okay. We're just a little bit behind. So if we find 1 more mana here, like a white one, would be pretty freaking nice. Or whatever we find would be pretty freaking nice. So sadly we're missing 1 white here. He's thinking long and hard about his decisions. But I think the Bolt Hound is not too shabby here. So he can't really get in with everything. Is he killing my Watchdog now? Oh, he is killing my Watchdog. You monster. You freaking monster. So we're taking the damage here. Not much we can do. I don't want my small one here to die. Okay, oh, we found a white one. Pretty freaking good. So now we get the Selfless Savior out here. And I think that we're getting the Alpine Houndmaster out here. Because next turn we can get in for a lot of damage. And we will take those creatures like there's no tomorrow. So we get in with the Annex. He can't block. And we can, yeah. We can't block either. Well, we can. We can block. So, do you have an Embercleave yourself, my friend? Can we find one more red mana? If we do, I think we got this one. If we find one more red mana, I think we got this one. So let me count. That's 2, 5, 7. He can push this for one more. So I think that I will block the Rimrock Knight, sadly, with my Selfless Savior. Do you have another shock in hand? Do you have another freaking shock in hand? Well, I still have the Selfless Savior, so that is good. I can protect him. And when the Selfless Savior dies, only gets in with the Phoenix of Ash. That is pretty good. Okay, also with the Rimrock Knight. So that is 5, 7. If he has a shock in hand, that would be pretty bad. So sadly, I need to block the Rimrock Knight here. But I will still give my Houndmaster some protection. So hopefully we draw one more red. That would be pretty freaking nice. If we draw one more red, this is pretty freaking good. Pretty freaking good. The Alpine Houndmaster will be a 5/2. The Annex will also be pretty freaking strong. So let us see. Let us see. What are you doing, my friend? Everyone is roping us today. So do we pass to damage? I think I will sack it here and protect my Alpine Houndmaster. He didn't have a shock. That's pretty good. Let's get another blocker on the field. Sadly, we didn't find an answer here. But having a blocker here is pretty good. Oh, now he has the shock. Now he has the freaking shock. Okay, do you have another shock, my friend? Do you have another shock? It sure looks like it. It sure looks like he has one more thing to put down. In that case, we will put down some more creatures. So, do you have something else in store for us? Alright. Alright, so let me think. If I attack in here, how much damage can I do? Not enough. I can't do enough damage. So I will get the Igneous Cur out or the Alpine Watchdog. One of those. Just to have another blocker out. I think the Igneous Cur is better. Pushes the Annex. So, getting in for one wouldn't do us too much. Wouldn't give us too much hope. So this is pretty exciting. This is pretty freaking exciting. So do you have a shock to the face? And I'm to blame. Okay, so he can get in for 4 here. But then he wouldn't be able to play anything else. That's not even too bad. Our Annex is still looking strong. And if we find one more red, we're pretty good. He gets in with everything. It looks like he has the Amber Cleave. It really looks like he has an Amber Cleave. Otherwise, why would he get in with everything? So this will be a 4. So we absolutely need to block everything. Sadly. So let's block it like this, and like this. So do you have the Amber Cleave? He doesn't have the Amber Cleave. So that is our chance. That is our last chance. So are we let's be really freaking smart here. Even if the Igneous Curd dies, wouldn't want it to die. So I will give it protection. Because I want my Annex to be strong. I can take care of one of those. Oh no! 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 Oh gosh, he got us. I forgot about that part. I thought he would only attack my creatures with it. It was just, lethal damage. Was there anything I could have done? I will look at the tapes later and decide then. But for now, it doesn't look like it in my memory. We're up against Belisario. Hey. Hey. And he goes first, of course. But we have a Spike Field Hazard. So we'll play down the mountain. And then we can play our 2-drops. And in the worst case, we still have the Spike Field Hazard as a land for the Bolt Hound later. So let's try to be super aggressive. Oh, I need to stop doing this. My head hurts. So, dogs and hammers. We did not find one single hammer since we started this video. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. So I can keep the Spike Field Hazard if he's playing rogues. Are you playing rogues? So are we 4-3 for rogues? Alright. Another Spike Field Hazard. Not even bad. Let's put down the Alpine Watchdog. Yeah, I'm playing dogs, my friend. And he is playing rogues. Okay. Should have known. Should have freaking known. They're all playing rogues today. And he has a Bloodchief Thirst. Of course he does. Of course he freaking does have a Bloodchief Thirst. Oh, the Kazul's Fury, no. Another white source, eh? So, we have nothing in our hand. Let's put the Rage Hound down. And sooner than later, this Rage Hound will die and empty our graveyard real good. So, a lot of rogues today. Who would have thought? So is this the revenge of the rogues? A Glasspool freaking Mimic? Oh. Oh, now you've done it. Now you've... Oh, come on. Those were my top cards. Okay, this is pretty nice. So, we didn't find another red, which is pretty bad. But we got a Selfless Savior. And that is pretty nice. Now let's also get down the Bolt Hound. Make our Underworld Rager a little bit ragier. And if he wants to block this, that is fine with me. He does not want to block this. Okay. He doesn't want the Underworld Rage Hound to get back. So do you have your Zereth? Let's give our Bolt Hound protection here. Why not? Why the heck not? So, he didn't mill us any of our, whatchamacallit. Oh, there it is, the Fire Prophecy. That's whatchamacallit. But very good, we found another Underworld Rage Hound. So, now one Spike Field Hazard needs to go down as a land. And now our Underworld Rage Hound. Oh, don't sacrifice the doggos. Whatever you do, never sack the dogs. Oh, do you have a counterspell for this? Do you really have a counterspell? A Brazen Borrower? What the hell, man? What the hell? Okay, so 2 turns we're dead. Can we kill him before? We would need something really, really nice. But it looks like he has all the answers in his hand. Another Blood Cheese Thirst. Okay, he has all the answers in his hand. So, we also need some answers. Also need some freaking answers, and we did not find them. We could not find the answers. So, how many cards now? We can't even exile enough cards. So yeah. 2-1 against Rogues. Still pretty okay for me. Oh, 91? Because I'm playing dogs? That hurts. But I will be ranking so good today. So we didn't find our Fire Prophecy, we didn't find our hammers, and he had a hand full of answers. That was just pretty good for him. Pretty good. So, 2 for 1 against Rogues, and it looks like we're up against one. Oh, it's a Yoriooooon deck. And there is a hammer. Oh, sweet. Sweet Hammer of Justice. Sweet freaking Hammer of Justice. But he goes first, which means that once we play down our Underworld Rage Hound, he could have a Skyclave Apparition. And we don't want that to happen. Absolutely don't want that to happen. Alright. Let's put... Sorry. Okay, let's put down the Alpine Houndmaster. Get in for a snack here. And next turn I think I will put down the hammer on the Houndmaster. Do you have an answer already? Do you have your good old Skyclave Apparition on turn 3? He does have it. Does have the Skyclave Apparition. Why wouldn't he? Are you taking the Selfless Savior? Or the Alpine Houndmaster? He's taking the Houndmaster, of course. Of course he is. So, let's be mana efficient here, put down the Annex. And next turn we can put down the Underworld Rage Hound, the Igneous Cur. Looks pretty nice. So, what do you have for me, my friend? A golden egg. You're not playing black. What are you using the egg for? I mean, yeah, to draw cards. But do you have all the perfect answers already? Do you have all the perfect answers, my friend? Annex with a hammer, also pretty nice. Oh, he has the perfect answers. Do you have the glass casket now? Come on. Oh, it doesn't look like it. Does not look like he has the glass casket. Let's get the Rage Hound down. What do you have? Is it an Omen of the Sea? So even if you counter this, I'm still a-okay with that. That is something that can come back. Alright. Any Igneous Cur. And our Annex will be big and strong. So what are you looking at my Annex for? You heartless act, you freaking monster. But yeah, I will protect my Annex. No worries here. No worries here. That's what the Selfless Savior is here for. Sad but true. Sad but freaking true. So the Annex is pretty the Elspeth Conquer Staff. Yeah, why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he have it? Are you attacking him with the Skyclave Apparition? I mean, why would you? The Kazul's Fury? That is a nice draw. So we can put down one Igneous Cur here. And put the hammer on the Underworld Rage Hound. Get in for some good old damage. Alright, 5 in the air. So if we can get one more attack in with the Underworld Rage Hound, we will throw him at his face with the Kazul's Fury. But if he has a board wipe here, well, that is pretty bad. Because we're missing one white. Oh. Okay. Okay. What are you doing, my friend? You intrigue me. Do you have another kill spell? So even if he has the Elspeth's Nightmare, we got him. He got nothing here. Okay. So we get in with the Underworld Ragehound. And with everything else, why not? Why the heck not? So we need 5 for the Kazul's Fury, so we won't use it here. Do you have another kill spell? Do you have another kill spell? Yeah, I don't want the Skyclave Apparition to come back. Here's an Eliminate. So with the Kazul's Fury, we can deal 5 damage to his face. That is pretty nice. And the Underworld Ragehound can come back soon. So we only need 3 more damage. That's feasible. That should be feasible somehow. Somehow I think we can do it. So if he uses the Skyclave Apparition here once more, with the Yoriooooon, he can take care of the hammer, but we will get a 2-2. And then, the Elspeth's Nightmare. Oh no. Oh no. But we can still equip the hammer. Do you have 1 more mana here? Let's equip the hammer. Let's see what he does. Did we get him? Yes, we got him! We got him! Oh, sweet baby Jesus! With the aggressive Sator token. Yes! Only 8% again. Oh, I can feel it. I can do it. Aggressive Dogos. Oh, Dogos. Such a good dog. Such aggressive Dogos. Oh, those were some fun freaking games. Even though we lost against Aggro Red. Oh, I just caught a plume. So even if we lost against Aggro Red and we lost 1 game against Rogues, we beat 2 Rogue decks, 1 Yoriooooon deck. Pretty good score. Pretty good score. So maybe the Yoriooooon War can go. Before the end of the season, I think there will be time for 1 more Doggo deck. And maybe I will put in some more aggressive stuff. Some more aggression. But for now, the Yoriooooon War is in here. Can be good, but yeah, can be bad as well. You never know. If you're not playing against creatures, this can be pretty bad. But for the other decks, this is pretty good. So, would I change everything? No, I wouldn't change everything. Just maybe the Yoriooooon War. What would I put in? I think 1 more Fire Prophecy. And maybe 1 more Annex. So, those would be the cards that I would put in. But who knows. And as you can see, the 1 game where we drew the hammer was pretty good. The Kazul's Fury was a pretty good idea. I wish I had it together with the Yoriooooon War. It would have been a nice little touch here. Also, Kazul, pretty freaking awesome. So, if you made it this far, you obviously like dogs. And hopefully you like what I'm doing. And if you do, I would appreciate it very much if you could leave me 1 of those tasty subscriptions. If you already did, thank you very much. Almost at 400 already. Not even 2 months. My head is hurting so much from shaking it, but still I'm here, strong, with dogs and hammers. So, leave a like, leave a comment, share this video with your friends on social media. If you want to do anything to support this channel, that would be the greatest thing, the greatest gift you could give to this channel. Just share the videos, leave a comment and a like. So many of you are doing it already and I'm so grateful. I'm so glad. Also, almost forgot, there's a Discord. Link will be down in the description. So if you want to join the Discord, we're having some fun. Around the holidays it's getting a little bit quiet, but I think that's normal. People are playing the new games. So yeah, who's to blame? No one's to blame. So, Dogs and Hammers, that was a pretty freaking fun deck. I love those dog decks. Now I'll get into the grindstone, do a lot of grinding, so tomorrow's video can be back in the top 1000. But as I said, yesterday was a pretty bad day for me magic-wise. I did my best, but my best wasn't good enough. So those are the times where I think maybe I should get back into best of 3. But for now, as this is a best of 1 channel, these games are more fun. I think I will keep it like this. So, dogs and hammers, and I will see you all tomorrow.